Finally made it here. Alright, so let's get started. Sorry about the delay. A little bit of a difficulty getting on. I'm here now, so maybe you can stay a little bit longer with me for a time. If not, you can always watch it later. Today I still have a little issue with my hands, so I won't be able to go into downward dog. But you can feel free to either do things in some downward, come into a puppy with me, which means on your forearms. But if you are ready to go into downward dog, feel free to substitute my puppies for downward dog. So we're gonna get started today in a child's pose. Now I want you to get nice and comfortable here, sitting on your heels, opening your knees wide, and then slowly coming forward, reaching gently with the fingertips forward, and allow yourself to just relax. Head is down on the floor, and you're trying to get your heels or your hips close to your heels, just relaxing there. And you can let go of the tension in your hands and just breathe. We're going to set our breath here, so I would like you to take a breath into your belly. Inhale, feel the belly pushing into your thighs. Nice, slow inhale. And as you exhale, feel the belly pulling in, and you're sinking a little bit lower onto your or between your legs. Let's take another 6 nice deep breath in here. Breathing in into the belly. And allowing everything to come out. All the air, push it all out if you can. Relaxing your forehead. Relaxing your jaw. Your shoulders. Trying to make your breath as long as you can comfortably. 2. Slow inhale, slow exhale. We'll go for a last breath in here. And on your next inhale, I want you to lift yourself gently off your thighs and walk your hands a little bit further, reach with your fingertips, and then gently allow yourself to come down to the floor. On your next inhale, I want you to slowly start walking your hands towards the right side as far as you feel comfortable and feeling nice stretch to the side of your left side of your body, keeping the hips on your heels, and breathe, feeling gentle stretch. We'll take 4 breaths. And on your next exhale, slowly walking your hands back to the center, keeping the length, so reaching for the fingertips. Don't let them just be gentle, just reach, straighten those arms. And on your next inhale, walk your hands to the left. And again, keeping yourself nice and long, keeping the hips down to your heels. And reach. Breathe. Last breath in here. And on your next exhale, slowly walking your hands back to the center. And last breath in here. Slowly lifting your hips off the heels. Walk your hands a little bit further one more time. Keeping the hips in the air. And just gently push your forehead to the floor. Feeling the stretch a little bit more in your hands. And then slowly walk yourself up into a tabletop. Hips and your knees are aligned. And so are your shoulders and your wrists. I'll put my hand down here. Okay, then nice in the tabletop here. We're gonna come into a cat-cow 5 breaths. So I want you to really play with your spine here. On an inhale, we're gonna push the tailbone up, looking up, belly button towards the floor. And as you exhale, round your spine, pulling the belly button and tucking the tailbone, head looks down as well. Match the movement to your breath again, so go as slow as your breath. And maybe, just see if you can push more through the spine between your shoulder blades. And then your next time, you work on your lower back. So really curve the lower back, push it as far as you can. We have 2 more breaths. And after you finish your last one, I want you to find a neutral spine. In order to have that, I want you to pull in the belly button gently in and making sure that your hips stay as flat as you can have them. We're gonna extend our left leg out behind us. So again, pull in the belly button, try not to open through the hips, but keep them still here. Turning the toes under. We're gonna bend the knee. And we're gonna lift the hip a little bit higher. Again, no changes in your lower back. We're gonna bring the knee, we start our hip circles here. So we're gonna bring the knee under, knee your body, and then a sideways lift. And then finish the circle with that hip. And go again. I want those hip circles to be big and slow. So you feel your body working hard here. Trying to pull in the belly button, keeping yourself stable through your core here. And don't open the hips too much. I don't want those hips being opening like this. Really work more with the muscles around your hip than your whole spine. Last circle, and then we're gonna reverse. So 5 in the other direction. And again, you wanna open the knee as wide as you can without really twisting too much into your body. So keeping the core tight, facing the floor. 3 more circles. Keep on the nice long breath you set up at the beginning. The last circle. Then slowly stretch the leg out, curling the toes under again, tapping the floor. We're gonna lift the leg up again. I want you to pull in the belly button, keeping the spine nice and straight here. Hips are facing the floor. We're gonna reach through the heel up and tap the floor on an exhale. So inhale, lift slowly up as high as you can without compromising your lower back. And exhale, lower down. The last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. We're gonna lift one more time, lift it up. And this is very important. Again, I want those hips to be facing the floor. Belly button in. You're still holding here. Reaching through the heel back. This time we're gonna open the leg to the side. As far as you can go without, again, opening the hips. Close it back. 2 more times. Inhale, slowly open. Exhale, come back in. Last one, slowly open. Exhale, come back in. Lowering the knee down. And we're gonna sit back. This is a good time to maybe make a little circle with your wrist if you need to. Taking a moment before we come back up. This time I'm gonna come onto our forearm because my other hand doesn't work so well. So feel free, if you are experiencing too much tension or too much pain in your wrist, you can always come down onto forearms with me. And again, we want to still keep the belly button pulled in, still want to have a nice spine here, straight spine. We're going to lift the stem the right leg up. And again, we don't want to move too much through our spine. So we're going to start the circle coming in towards your chest and then open sideways and then come back up. Slow it down. You have 4 more. Inhale and exhale as you go. Half a circle inhale, half a circle exhale. We have 2 more. We're working our glutes here. We're working our core. And the last one, we're gonna reverse. So we're gonna push the leg up, turn it sideways, and bring it back in. 2. Again, keep breathing deeply, slow down the movement to match your breath. You have 2 more. Keeping the belly strong by pulling in the belly button. And our last one here. Stretching the leg out, turning the toes under. Pull in the belly button, making sure hips are facing the floor. We're gonna lift the leg up as high as you can, reach through the heel, and tap the floor on an exhale. Slowly lifting and lowering. And the last one here. Lower down. And lift it back up as high as you can without keeping the hips open. We're gonna open the knee to the side, the whole leg, open as far as you can take it. And exhale, bring it back in. Go again, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open. And exhale, close. Lowering the knee back down to the floor. Sit back into that child's pose. Reach the fingertips, feel the stretch. Let's take 2 breaths in here. Belly fills with air on an inhale. Push it into your thighs, and as you exhale, relax. Last breath. And then slowly push yourself back into the tabletop. Along our faces, we can see this hand. So we're back in the tabletop. Aligning our knees and our hips, your wrists and your shoulders. Nice. Core, pull in the belly button here. We're gonna inhale, the left hand gonna reach up, and we're gonna twist open sideways. That's our inhale. As you exhale, bring it back down. Let's go again 2 more times. So inhaling, twisting, feeling the stretch through your spine and your sides. Exhale, come back down. 1 more time. Inhale, open. And this time, instead of bringing your hand down, we're gonna come crossing underneath our other hand, sliding it down, slide it, bring the shoulder to the floor. Hips are high. Hands come next to you. Thread the needle here. We're gonna stay here for 4 breaths. You can add a twist if you would like. So you wanna get comfortable here. If you wanna twist, you're gonna inhale and open the left to the left side, arm is reaching up. If this is too much for your shoulder, you can always bend in elbow and just push it behind your back. And keep opening through your left side. If your hand is down, you simply try pushing yourself away from the floor. Breathe. 1 more breath. And bringing your left hand a little bit closer to your face, and you push up. So you come back into the tabletop, and you're gonna inhale last time, lift up, and exhale, bring your hand down. You have to realign yourself, and I'm gonna come onto my forearm because of my hand, but you stay up in the tabletop. You're gonna inhale this time, left leg opens up, reach. And as you exhale, bring it back down. Go again, inhale, open up, reach. Exhale, come back down. And last time, you're gonna open up, reach. And as you exhale, we're gonna slide under the other arm and reach, and then slide it, keep sliding it down until your shoulder blade reaches the floor. And you rest. Hips are high. Your other hand is either next to your body or next to your face. Or if you would like to add a twist, you reach open. The hand is reaching up towards the ceiling. Or you can bend the elbow and push the shoulder open. We'll take another 2 breaths. Inhale, lower your hand down to your face. And as you exhale, push up back into our tabletop. We're gonna push back into a child's pose for a moment. Taking in for 2 breaths. Just to relax. Reaching the fingertips forward. And then slowly walking your hands to your knees. Sitting on your heels. We'll go and warm up our shoulders a little bit more. So you'll have 2 options for your feet. I would like us all to start with our toes under and sitting on our heels. But at any point, if this becomes a little too intense for you to be on your toes, you can always uncurl them and sit on your heels. But let's start with our heels. Our toes curled under. And we're going to inhale, bring both arms up. We're going to hold on to our hands. You can either interlace the fingers or just grab your fingers. Pull in the belly button so that it's nice and strong, your core. And we're going to start small circles with our shoulders here. I want you to, it's like a little halo above your head that's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And at some point, I want you to make it so big that you have to add your ribs to it, your rib cage and your spine. So on an inhale, you're reaching forward as we're back, and as you exhale, you reach forward, and then you want to use your spine, arching and pulling it in. Last big circle like that, using everything, your shoulders, your spine, and you stay in the center. You're gonna reverse, so starting small, little halos above your head, feel the shoulder blades. Your shoulders working, your shoulder blades moving small and bigger as you go. And once you feel that you can add that spine and your rib cage to it, feel free to just go as big as you like. Feel your spine moving with your hands. Last 2 big circles. And releasing your hands, uncurling the toes if you haven't done that yet. Sit back for a moment, feeling the nice warmth in our shoulders. Nice stretch through our feet. So this is our first time we're going to come into a downward dog, or you can stay with me in a puppy. So we're going to place the fingers wide on your mat, as wide as you can get them. We're going to rock our heel and knees a little bit further away from your elbows. And I want you to actively push through your palms into the floor and traction the fingertips forward. You feel like your body's trying to go back. That's how much force you want to have in it. Curl the toes under again. Maybe open your feet a little bit, your knees. And I want you to start pushing the palms into the floor, traction the fingertips forward, and lift to your knees. Pull in the belly button. We're going to hold it here for a moment. 3 more breaths, just in our core, helping us to balance here. Pull in the belly. And on your next exhale, slowly start straightening those legs. Push your hips back. Traction the fingertips forward. You can walk your feet forward or back, depending how what's more comfortable for you. But keep tractioning the fingers forward. Start paddling your feet. So pushing the heel down one at a time. And you push both down. And then slowly come down onto your knees. And last time, sit back in a child's pose. 2 more breaths. And slowly drop your hands to your knees again. Curling the toes under. This time we're going to push ourselves up onto our toes. And then slowly pushing the heels down towards the floor. Keeping the belly on your thighs. Just allow yourself to relax here. So let the head go. Relax the hands. You can hold on to your elbows if you like. Or you can just let them rest on the floor. And then if it's comfortable enough for you, you can start straightening those knees. I want everything to hang in there. No muscle besides you stretching through your back leg should be involved in this. Just relax. Last 2 breaths. And then I want you to slowly bend into your knees again, belly on your thighs. Go as deep as you can, as low as you can with the hips here. Feet are together. And on your next inhale, we're going to keep those knees bent and come into a chair pose. Keeping the hips low. Hands are reaching either up or you can bring them down into a prayer pose. We're going to be here for about 3 more breaths. So take a moment. Pull in the belly button here. Slow down your breath. Feel the thighs working hard here. And on your next inhale, we're going to lift up, straightening those knees, a little bit of a back bend. And as you exhale, hands come to your heart. Walk yourself forward. Here we're going to inhale, bring the arms up again. And on the exhale, you're going to fold forward, straighten the back. Look up, the head is the last one that comes to the floor. Inhale, sliding your hands. So with your knees, straighten the back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bend into your knees and come into that chair. On an exhale, you're going to tilt the pelvis under you. On an inhale, you're going to come straight back up. And exhale, lower hands down. Let's go again. Inhale, both arms come up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sliding the fingertips over your knees, straighten the back. Exhale, lower down. Bend into your knees. Inhale, chair. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back to your heart. You're going to add on to this. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sliding the fingertips towards your knees, straightening the back. Exhale, over down. This time, both knees bent. You're going to step the left foot back. I want us to get settled here. So knee and your ankle in the front line needs to be aligned. Wide steps, toes are under the back leg. See if you can have it as straight as you can. At any point, you can always put the knee down if it's too intense. And on your next inhale, we come into that lunge. High lunge. It doesn't have to be as low. The lower you go, the more you're going to feel your front leg working. You're going to be here for another 3 breaths. So you can add a little bit of back bend here, your leg. You can have in the hands to your heart. Last breath. This is a little bit more intense part of the yoga. So you can always take it easier by putting knees down or just come into a child's pose to rest. On the next inhale, bring your arms back up. And as you exhale, you're going to bring the belly onto your thigh, reaching far. Bringing the hands behind your head, interlacing the fingers. Squeezing the shoulder blades together, pushing the shoulder blades down and away. We're going to slide the belly off and reach the head towards the floor. Hands can reach up. And we'll take 2 more breaths. Again, knee can be down if you need to make it a little bit less intense. On your next inhale, come out of it, reach your hands up. Exhale, hands to the floor, and step your back foot forward. Inhale, slide the fingertips over your knees. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, back into that chair, so knees are bent. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Hands to your heart. Let's go again to the other side. So inhaling, hands come up. Exhale, push forward. Sliding the fingertips towards your knees, straighten the back. Exhale, lower down. Step your left foot, right foot back. Again, to get the alignment of the front leg. And on my inhale, you come into that lunge. Nice long breath. Last one here. Inhale as you exhale, forward belly on your thighs. Hands come to your back. And there's always the option of knee down. And then you exhale, slide the belly up, reach the hands towards the ceiling. And look down. So your knees can be down or you stay in that lunge. Last two breaths. And as you inhale, come back into that lower high lunge. Exhale, hands come by your foot. And you step the foot forward. Lower yourself towards your legs. Pull yourself in. And on the inhale, sliding the fingertips, straightening the back. Exhale, lower down. Last chair. So bend your knees. Inhale into a chair. Exhale, tuck in the tailbone. And inhale, lift. Exhale, come down to your heart. We're going to move on to a balancing pose. So I want you to either come off the mat if it's too soft for you. And you can always notice you can have your toes on the floor if you need to, or just simply lift only as high as you can. So I want us to push down through the left foot, ground through your left foot. See if you can feel the toes and your heels pushing into the floor. And whenever you're ready, start lifting your right knee towards your chest. You can hold on to it and pull it really as close as you can towards your chest and hold. Pull in the belly button, squeeze that glute on the standing leg. So pull the belly in, squeeze your glutes. And if you're ready and feel comfortable enough, you can let go of the left hand and just pull the right hand, hold onto your knee and pull it open to the side. Pull in the belly button, squeeze your glute. Hand can come up, or towards it, you can keep it in the center. Whatever you like. Breathe. Few more breaths. And then slowly start coming forward with the left. Pull the knee in. And then lower down to the floor. So switch the legs. Ground through the foot. Toes and your heels should be both pushing into the floor. And then again, you can start with just the toes touching the floor. And then slowly lifting. If that's enough for you today, that's perfect. If you can do a little bit more, just start going higher with the knee and pull it in towards your chest. Squeeze that standing glute. So the right glute is squeezing, engaging the front of your thigh and pulling the belly button. Hold. And then holding on to the leg with your left hand, right hand comes to the side. You slowly start opening. Hand can come to a T. Reach up. Or by your heart. You're still pulling the belly open. You're still keeping the hips forward. 2 more breaths. And then slowly bring the leg forward. Pull the knee one more time in as close as you can. And slowly releasing to the floor. We're going to come into a mountain pose for a moment just to catch our breath or calm down our minds here. So I want the feet to be slightly apart. Again, you want to be grounding through the toes and your heels. Everything's pushing down to the floor. Engage your muscles in your legs. So your front of your thighs are engaged. Squeezing your glutes. You pull in the belly button. And you're aligning your ribs with your hips. So don't push the chest forward. See if you can have a nice straight line here. Hands are reaching down. Fingertips are spread wide. And you are pulling the fingertips towards the floor. Chest is nice and open and looking forward. 4 more breaths. Everything is still engaged. You're pulling your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. You're pulling in the belly button. Your legs are engaged. Last breath. And slowly relaxing. If you're not in front of your mat, please come into the front of your mat. And we're going to move on to a little bit more faster pace again. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. And as you exhale, you fold forward. Inhale, sliding your fingertips over to your knees. Exhale, to the back. And inhale all the way up. Exhale, come down. This time, right, left leg lift. And you step it back. I want you to turn the toes so they are facing the side of your mat. And you want to align the front heel with the inner arch of your back leg. How wide you are, it's so up to you. Your knee and your ankle again need to be aligned in the front. So nothing here, but nothing deep here either. You need to have a nice straight line. You're going to inhale, both arms come up into your warrior two. And again, you want to be sinking deep to the center towards the mat. You're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back, you're centered. The toe, you should be seeing your toes over your knee here. And you want to engage the back edge of outer edge of your foot in the back. So push your little toe, pinky toe, and the whole side of your foot into the mat. Breathe. You can always sink a little bit deeper if you like. Look over your front hand. Last breath. Belly is pulled in, elbows tucked in. On your next exhale, I want you to place your forearm onto the thigh and reach over side ankle here. We're not leaning forward, we're simply changing the body, not your legs. Legs stay the same. Strong legs here. Reach over, you can look up into the arm. Nice long lines here. Keep pushing the outer edge of your foot into the mat. And inhale, come back to the center. Warrior two. Straightening the front leg. We're going to walk the feet a little bit together and slightly wider. Turning the back toes slightly forward. So now they are not facing just straight over the edge of your mat. We're going to come back into a pair of triangle pose. Now this time, the hips stay same. We're just going to hinge forward with our body again. Hips are not moving, we're just reaching through the front fingertips. And once you can reach no longer, that's when you come down onto your right hand comes onto your left, and you reach up. You want to keep the pelvis forward. You don't want to be twisting towards your leg. Like you're between two walls and your body cannot move. You can only go slide sideways. Last two breaths. And then slowly come back up on an exhale. Turn the front foot sideways. And make sure that you align your feet so that the toes are in the same line. Wide as you like. You're going to inhale here, and as we exhale, we fold forward, straight back. Hands are on the floor. You can use your block if you need to, or you can just simply have just fingertips touching. We're going to bend into our right knee. You're going to do a little bit of a side lunge here. Keep your hands in the center. Inhale, center. Exhale, go to the other side. So keep moving with your breath, inhaling through the center, exhaling in to the side lunge. You can lift your inner arch and a toe, big toe, as you come into that side lunge. The knee should go outside of your foot. Let's go 2 more times on each side. Next time you're on your right, I want you to stay there. So knee is bent. You're gently lifting the inner arch of the right foot. Your left hand's gonna come close to your right foot, and we're gonna twist into it. Reach. If this is not good for shoulders, you can always bend that elbow and just push through your shoulder opening. Last 2 breaths. Make sure you're not overextending that straight knee, straight leg here. So a slight bend in that knee. And then on your inhale, exhale, come back down to the floor. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the other side. The toes are forward. The knee is slightly bent. Right hand comes to the floor towards your left foot. And you twist open. Again, hand can go behind your back, but push open through the shoulders. Breathe. And last breath here. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to the center. And then exhale, slowly roll yourself up into standing. This time we're going to turn the left foot forward. So we're going to do the warrior on the other side. Again, align the inner arch of your back foot with the front heel. Toes are facing the side of your mat completely in the back leg. You're going to sink down. So you might have to move your foot so you keep that nice alignment in the front. Tucking the tailbone under, pulling the belly button. Ribs all aligned with your hips. Inhale, arms come up. You look over your front hand. And don't forget to push the pinky and the whole edge of your foot into the floor. So you engage the side of your leg here. We hold. Last breath. And then without changing your leg, simply on your exhale, place the forearm onto your thigh and reach over. Nothing changed to my legs. We're just simply bending sideways. Reach, reach. Look up into the arm. Last breath. And next exhale, come out into that warrior chair. We're going to straighten the front leg. Walk our feet a little bit closer together. Slightly apart. And the back toes are coming on an angle towards the front. We're going to bring the arms back up. So we are tilted sideways. Reach up. I want you to hinge at the hips. So hips are staying still. You're reaching through your fingertips and your arm. Once you can reach no longer, that's when you just tilt. And this is staying still. Push the tailbone underneath you, pull in the belly button. Feel the stretch to the back. Left. You can come as low as you like. You can also use blocks if you have them. That's probably hard if you don't have them set up. Last breath. And slowly exhale, come back up. One more time, we're gonna turn the toes forward, aligning our legs here, aligning our toes in the same line. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, pull forward. This time we're gonna grab our toes and pull ourselves down towards our legs, or between your legs. And then slowly walking your hands to your right leg again. You're going to do another twist here. So inhale, open this time. Both legs are straight. Hand can go behind your back and you're twisting through your shoulders, opening them to the side. And last breath. And exhale, come down. Walk your hands towards the left leg. Right hand stays down. And as you inhale, you're opening to the side again. And fingertips reaching up. Or you can bend the elbow and bring it behind your back. Last breath. And then slowly exhale back to the floor. Bring your feet together. Bend into your knees. And slowly roll yourself up. We're going to come to the front of our mat again. You're going to inhale, arms come up. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sliding the fingertips over your knees, straightening the back. Exhale, both hands come to the floor. You step back into the plank. And then you can come down through chaturanga, which means you shift your weight forward and lower yourself to the floor. Or you can place your knees down and come down towards the floor. Here we're going to come into that cobra. So we're going to have your hands, forearms on the floor. We're going to squeeze our glutes. And we're going to come into the back bend here. We're going to hold it here for 3 breaths. Relax through the shoulders. Engage the core a little bit more, but pulling the ribs down towards your hips in the front. Create a little bit more space in your lower back. And then as you exhale, lower yourself to the floor. You will put the palms on top of each other here, head is resting on top of your hands. We're going to lift the right leg up, bend into the knee. Your left hand's going to grab the top of your foot, and you're going to pull it up. So push the hand into your hand, and lift the knee off the floor if you can. If you would like go more into the back bend here, you can lift the upper body up, and the hand is reaching forward or stays here. So do a little bit of a back bend here. Push the top of your foot into your hand. And then slowly lower down. Releasing the foot. Stretch it out. Then we go to the other side. So right knee bends. Right hand's going to reach back. Top of your foot's going to push into your palm. And you're going to try to lift the knee off the floor. If you want, you can add the upper body to it by lifting your upper body up, stretching the hand forward or keeping it in front of you. We hold. Last breath. And slowly lower down, releasing the foot. We're going to bring the hands next to our chest and push ourselves up into a child's pose. Nice deep breath. In through the belly and out. Last breath. And then slowly pushing ourselves back up. You're gonna bring your right foot this down wide sit. You're gonna be sitting right. Right foot comes into your inner thigh here. You're gonna flex your toes on your left leg. And you're gonna sit nice and tall here. Both sit bones are on the floor. You're gonna inhale, both arms come up. And as you exhale, your left hand's gonna reach down towards your left leg. You can rest it on top. If you have a block, you can rest it in front or behind. And just reach up. I want your chest to be opening. So if you can, if you're flexible enough, you can start reaching with the hands towards your toes and grab them. But if you're not, you can bring the hand behind your back and just simply push open. Looking it up. Looking up into the ceiling. Feeling the stretch to the side. Into our lower backs. Last breath. See if you can deepen the stretch. On an inhale, bring your hand back up. Both square hip joints. And as you exhale, you're going to twist over to the left and come down. Holding on to anything you can hold on to, your foot, ankle, or just your thigh or your calf. Just pull yourself gently down. Keeping the toes flexed. And then slowly walk yourself back up. We're gonna switch the legs. So this time, right leg is reaching out, flex the toes, left leg comes in. Both sit bones on the floor. We're gonna inhale, both arms come up, and exhale, right hand comes onto the left, and you twist. Hand can either reach up, or bring it behind your back. And keep opening through the shoulder. So don't let the shoulder hunch over. Keep it opening to the side. Over the center, look up. Feel that stretch your lats into this if you can. 2 more breaths. And on next inhale, bring the one arm up. The other one joins, and as you exhale, twist over the left and come down forward this way. So again, you can grab your foot and pull yourself down. You can grab your ankle, anything you can hold on to. And just pull yourself down towards the left, feeling the stretch in your lower back, in the back of your neck. Just breathe. Last breath. And then slowly walk yourself up to seated. You're going to bring your feet in front of us. Have your foot away from your hips, not too close to you, on the butterfly. You're going to grab onto our feet, either your big toes or the whole foot. I want you to straighten your back. So have your back as straight as you can. Straight as we can, so feet are in front. And then we lean forward. So we're not hunching over yet. We're trying to push the hips behind you and you lean forward. So you feel stretched through your inner thighs here. Once you feel like this is as far as you can go with straight back, that's where you can slowly start leaning forward and rounding into your back. And just breathe. Publish pose. There's always it makes it a bit easier, or a pillow if you're home. Any one of these will do for you. And I want you to slowly start straightening up. We're gonna straighten the legs out, so come onto your mat and gently lower yourself down to the floor. We're gonna bring the legs up into a tabletop. Hands come to a T. We're gonna cross the right leg over the left. We're gonna lift the hips and scooch them towards the right side. And then we're gonna allow the body to fall to the left. Looking into the right. Breathe. Feeling the stretch in our sides. Last 2 breaths. And your next exhale, I want you to engage your core muscles here, your obliques, and push yourself back to the center. Pull yourself back. Uncrossing the legs, realigning our body. So it's centered again. Bring the legs back into the tabletop. This time crossing the left leg over the right. Lifting the hips and pushing them to the side, to your left side. Allowing the legs to fall to the right. Looking into towards the left side. And just breathe into the stretch. We'll go for another round of 3 breaths. And slowly using the core to come back to the center. Uncurl your toes. Bring your knees towards your chest. Pull them in as close as you can. And gently rock side to side. Massaging your lower back. And then whenever you're ready, I want you to stretch your legs out again. We're going to come into Shavasana or corpse pose. So you can do whatever you feel is the most relaxing for you. Some people prefer having their knees open. You can always place the blocks underneath your hips and stay in a supported bridge or stretch the legs out. In any case, let's just get started on the Shavasana. Wherever you are, I want you to turn your palms up towards the ceiling and try to relax your body as much as you can. And going back to noticing your breath instead of letting yourself think about what's coming next. Just in and out through your nose. Allowing your body to grow heavy. Feel the warmth you've created. Notice the pattern your breath makes in your body. As I inhale, as your belly rises and expands. And as you exhale, everything deflates. See if you can add a little bit of a pause at the end of your exhale. So after you push all the air out, see if you can take a moment without anything. Just pause before you take a next inhale. Relax. Take another deep breath in for me here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And if you have any props, please take them out. And on your next inhale, I want you to reach the arms up towards the floor, nice long stretch. And as you exhale, come towards your side. And take a breath or two in fetal position, taking a moment before you push yourself up to seated. And whenever you're ready, sitting nice and tall, your finger and your second finger touch. Place them gently on your thighs or your knees. And we'll take another 4 nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through your mouth. Thank you so much for joining me this lunchtime hour for yoga. And I hope I see you next week again. Namaste. Feel free to leave comments about the sound, if it sounds good or if it's too loud.
a learning curve. Thank you.